And that's a recording button, huh?
Wahoo!
How's it going, gang? It's bonus content. If you are just tuning in, this is episode It's episode 35's bonus content. So if you're seeing this in February, consider becoming a champion. If you're seeing this as a champion, you can see that, you know, this is fresh deck building before the meta has been fully established and we understand that the 50 we're about to put together is cooked. Yeah, this is what we're doing. But yeah,
This is Eden format, by the way.
Yes, Eden format deck building.
Eden format.
It says on the title of the video you clicked doubtlessly, but for the people that have this on autoplay, because they're like, and click play upload Elixir. Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Or like you fell asleep and this video came on at like 3 in the morning. Wake up!
Ooh, you want to wake up so bad. You want to mess up your sleep schedule forever. Ooh. Welcome to Sleep Paralysis Demon Deck Building. We are your hosts, Misplay for Game.
But yeah, we're gonna be doing we're gonna try and build an Eden deck in like 20 minutes or less with the three of us. We will set a timer. We're gonna be doing it on Digital Gate Open for once, because I know a lot of the stuff we do in the bonus content generally is card app, but we wanted to give some love to a very, very valuable resource, especially for what we are working on this year. And they have a deck builder in there, and I kind of wanted to use it.
Hell yeah.
So, very quickly, Eden format, imagine Pauper, but you're allowed like
it's artisan. It has uncommons.
Okay, but you're allowed like, okay, Christmas time, everybody remember common and common format? It's that, but you're allowed 4 special slots, which are either delays, like, delays that are like super rares, like boosts or delays that are equivalent to super rare power. Rare. So for example, boosts, trainings, and scrambles. But that's also where your rare tamer slots can go. You're not allowed rare 6s. You're not allowed like promos. Everything else has to be like in the set, like in a main set, just to lift the consistency of some of these decks. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I was first like looking at it when I was making my Anubis list, I think I was toying with some red Digimon. I had to go back and look and go, wait, it's only red tamers. But yeah, this is a fun format. This is looking forward to seeing what we do. Boy, we spoke a little bit, so it's not just chaos and we don't waste the first 5 minutes. But I mean, purple looks pretty good right now. We're not going to be building something purple, or at least not to my understanding. So this one should be fun. If you're a purple hater and you don't want your new community format to also just be ran by as draw on trash one, but the cards are cheap.
Draw one, trash one.
Yeah, we're gonna go into that.
Draw one.
Also, really quickly, I was looking at like some of the rares that are like that. Just for context, I was like, oh, I wonder what are some of the rares that you could put. Like birds would be like the best deck, like straight up. Like,
yeah, best deck. That's why they banned Garuda X and Sora.
Yeah, they had to specifically ban Garuda X and Sora because like even at that power level, like birds still have a floor far higher than like what's in the format. So if you like the old school Digimon of that back and forth with a little bit of pizzazz, this is it.
All right. So I'll set the timer. Do we think 20 is going to be enough?
20 is enough.
All right.
20.
Me and Tom already have like half of the
vision. We have a shell, and then I have some things I'd like to shout out as things I think will be good in Eden.
All right, let's get rolling.
So we're gonna start as I think much deck building should.
Oh wait, why is Adam
Hello,
here?
Adam.
What the hell?
Wait, leave him.
Leave him. He's the ghost.
The ghost of Adam.
So first, all deck building for the Eden format starts with praying to a still image of Adam Redscar TCG. Thank you, Adam. Now we can continue. You must eat up 8 seconds of your recording time. It's really important. Second, we're choosing to start with a level 6 that we think is cool for the deck. Deck building doesn't have to be a level 6. It can be lots of things, but we think that's an easy way to do this for the purposes of illustrating the process. We're going with Ultimate KnTElixar from BT15.
I think it's just called KnTElixar. Because Ultimate KnTElixar is the Exanthe body.
Ultimate Brachiomon is the...
No, it's just KnTElixar.
What's this cat called? KnTElixar? Is it really?
I think, it's
KnTElixar.
All right, which one?
The red
one.
15.
You mean you don't want to have a when Digivolving unsuspend blocker?
No, not really.
All right, how many? 4 of these bad boys?
4 of these bad boys. He's the guy.
So let's explain the core of the deck. This was when Numemon was rampant. There was a theoretical red deck that was just fast enough that was able to keep up while having 2 level 6s that acted as a floodgate. The idea of the KnTElixar is that you're passing the opponent like a 4 memory or whatever with the illusion that they can fight back. But the reality is that like they can't, and then like this is constant deletion because like assuming that we're going early into a format where people are flexing their deck building muscles or whatever, and they're going to try to do like a single stack type thing, they're going to have like one guy out, which is like KnTEliximar's like exact purpose is like he shoots your guy back and he does it really well.
Yeah. And he does it consistently, like Bernstein said. The advantage to this, when we discussed this in BT15, we built a hypothetical deck called Jurassic Park, which was all essentially 1 and 2 cost vanilla Evos plus this and Dino Rexmon from BT14. Obviously, Dino Rexmon BT14 not going in here, not going to fit in the Eden format, but we still think this card's a house.
Is he not?
I think he's a rare.
No. I think he's legal.
Is he really?
Yeah. Type Dino Rex. I swear he doesn't.
Dino Rex.
He's an uncommon.
He's the second level 6.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my God,
the 5 cost Evo one is trash, isn't it?
He's not on the ban list either. All right, we're doing it. BT14 Dino Rexmon. Welcome back.
So the deck,
welcome
the deck was even better.
Yeah, so this was the core. These were the level 6s we ran. Blitz and a big DP gain plus a consistent source of blowing stuff up.
It should be like 4 Dino Rex to start off with, I think.
Oh, you think that he takes it over
He might
Cannon?
Actually even be the better one than KnTElixar. We might have told you a little lie.
The thing is, you're gonna have to like regress to your caveman brain and play like the thick ratios because like it's old, like the pacing.
You don't have a lot of boosts.
Yeah, you have like between 4 boost trainings or scrambles. So it's like you have consistency, but you don't have that much consistency.
Okay. Yeah, I mess with it. These are Cyborg and Dinosaur. All right.
That does not matter at all.
I was going to say, do we have any on-play searches that find dinosaurs or cyborgs?
We can check.
I've got the original Jurassic Park list here. Obviously,
don't go off.
No, we want to go.
Do we want to discuss like some of it? Really is like I think it might actually be better to start with just searching by cheapest evolutions because that's how we did it.
So All Star is like Dark Tyrannomon or Dark Tyrannomon and Monochromon because those I remember those were the 1 cost Evos.
Yep.
I guess we want 1
cost. 1 cost evolution red.
Yeah.
And it kind of was that easy.
And we just start scrolling to level 4s.
Dark Tyrannomon, Fugamon, and Monochromon. There they are.
You could theoretically play the Mara.
Oh,
is there a
Florida Slam level 4 is a thing I've always loved.
Yeah.
Well, we have the 3 to Slam.
3 to Slam level 4 too, though, to be fair.
So, what set is Maramon from?
ST12.
Oh, there's also there's a Nightmare Soldiers
Maramon, yeah.
That's like a cheap Evo and low play cost. So that might be worth checking.
It's like 4 to play cost that pops a thing.
That's sick. So I'll give you guys like a little bit of like the tiny bits of this game that I've played. There are a number of strategies that are good in Eden format that you haven't seen a ton of in a little while. There's a lot of low to the ground, kind of go wide token beatdown like Rookie Rush. There's a lot of like big stack that plays guys out. The trains are very popular.
Yeah, that would be one of the guys that you could play.
Yeah, and then there's the Blue Mara as well, right?
So I think what we can do is we start adding like anything that's a consideration, and then we can evaluate like.
Yeah.
He's a level 5 to play level 5.
Oh,
with a security attack inherit.
The Skull Meramon.
Yeah,
it's crazy they power crept the old Skull Meramon, which was supposed to be a vanilla cheap climber.
Yeah.
Well, that guy costs 3.
Yeah, he does, but he's a security inherit and a 5 play cost.
Yeah.
So maybe something to look at. We'll come back to that.
We'll get like
so for rookies, right?
So there are. Sorry, I want to quickly wrap up the strategies while you guys click on cards. So there are popular strategies like Rookie Rush. There are like value engine big guys that produce a lot of free bodies, like the trains and the fortitude stuff. And there are invariably control option lists that are heavy on stuff like that. So these things kind of come together. So flexible multi-use cards are very good in Eden. Cards that have like multiple, like an on play, a when digivolving, and a on deletion all stand to perform very well. So it's the sort of thing that you could expect to see value out of. One card I've seen floated around a couple times is people are playing the what's he called? Ancient
Ancient what?
Hang on 1 sec. Let me make sure I've got this card's name correct.
Ancient Volcano
Yeah,
Mon?
Ancient Volcanomon, because he and his Digicross materials are efficient evolutions that all have incredible pops. This pops all lowest DP on play when Digivolving, and the level 4s are pops. It's Gigasmon and Grumble1 from BT18, and they're all playable in this format.
Yeah, Red Gigas could theoretically see play.
It's only a 3-cost Evo. It gives something else Rush. This is a on play when Digivolving pop a thing, inherit pop a thing. There's a lot of good pops coming along here, guys.
I feel like we add 1 Blaze for the mirror.
Crimson Blaze is very good.
I think, is it a 1 of?
At 1.
It's a 1.
Crimson Blaze is at 1. That was what we originally built this for.
So then we have to think about like accounting for the ban list, right? So like what are the red cards in the ban list?
Aldemon seems pretty good here. If we're already playing hybrid level 4s, a potential 1-cost Evo level 5 is pretty sweet.
I
Yeah, that makes sense.
agree.
And
My
he gives us
issue
a
with-
way to use the no security options inherit, which is cool.
My only issue with Alda is that like we can't realistically build around it for it to be consistent enough, and I think we could get like more efficient 5s because like the card's only good if we have a tamer.
No, it works with hybrid level 4s.
Does it?
No, but the
Yeah,
1 cost
so we
Evo,
highlight it
the
really
1 cost,
quick.
the 1 cost Evo is only with
Tamer.
Tamer. You'll still get
Oh,
the
you're
4K.
right. My bad.
You'll still get the 4K
Yeah.
boost, but you won't be able to get the thing. But like also, with our level 6s that we've got, we're not going to get the delicate plan because
That's true.
we're going to be on
Well,
the
except for
dynasty.
Volcanomon, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like,
Oh,
Well-
Owen is currently banned, which is funny.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
card's never coming back.
Okay, so my other thing that I thought was a little bit devious was that because the format there's going to be like stacks fighting against each other, Gaia Force is like unironically like not terrible.
Yeah.
Like, the format is slow enough they could just go, yeah, I'll go Gaia Force for A and just like clear a thing.
Can I hit you with the Omega Dark mix-up?
plasma pick.
There's better
Dark
like options.
Gaia Force from
Yeah.
BT8.
But the problem with Dark Guys is that we then have to fit in like a Black Source to cast it from hand, right? That's like
Yeah, but we have ultimate.
Wait.
Sorry, we have KnTElixar, right?
wait, at that point we should just play Trident Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Trident Gaia for sure. I just thought Dark Gaia Force is a hypothetically wide option as well as a tall option.
I think the deck already has like,
It
a
only
really
need,
good
it needs Greymons.
Okay. Yeah, I just have to check.
Also, is it not a rare?
You might be right.
Yeah, I think like Trident Gaia would be like our premier removal if it comes in at like an uncommon
Yeah.
slot.
Yeah,
What is
It's
what's
a
the rarity?
common.
Perfect, Trident Gaia.
Trident Guy is cool. The thing that came to mind for me was Plasma State. If like you had a body, like how big are some of these uncommons getting? That's the thing.
The trains get big. The
I mean, we can check.
the
So
Fortitude stuff gets kind of big. Some of the other popular Eden decks that I've seen a couple of are, what's it called? There's a fish one like with King Waymon, and like
Yeah.
the Zhang Pengmon as well. Regulacusmon too.
Yes, I was
so
thinking maybe
Jumbo Game is like 13, and then everybody else is like 12 to 11. Yeah, we're looking at like 12 to 11 KDP. So
but some inherits might give it. Like Trident Guy at the very least will clear something, and then we get the bonus if it kills something on the way out.
yeah, that's like my thing. It's like I don't think we need to account for. It would be nice to play the stake, but I think like Gaia is just like a better bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also have Crimson Blaze, so like it's doing some lifting in that regard too. Like it can help make sure you hit the right thing on Trident Gaia.
Is there a world
Yeah.
where you have space for? I mean, transparently, everyone's that's seeing this before February already knows kind of like what we're working on with the Shoutmon stuff. But like, is there a world where like Omni Shout has any value here to just try and like double pop something?
Let me see.
Because the
that's a
BT12 one
toughie.
gets big, but the BT11 one is delete a 4K, and then if you have a Shoutmon and Digivolution cards, you could double pop. And I was thinking
Which
like,
one?
because it was kind of mentioned that like Rookie Rush and Low to the Ground styles are kind of important, and they've tried to cut some of the easy removals too. I was just wondering if like Omni Shout to like double pop something is worth consideration.
Which Omnishout? The one from
Oh shit, it's a
DT11?
rare, isn't it? Never mind.
It's a rare, yeah, you can do that.
We'd have to use the saving one. Yeah, never mind. That idea's dead.
No.
And we
So-
already have a double popper in Grumblemon as well, so I
Right.
think
Yeah.
sure he's 1,000 less, but he's still pretty valuable.
I also put the Digimon up for consideration because it will enable you to kind of end with KnTElixar on a swing or something. Spend
Love
one.
that.
So-
Yeah, great call.
So the idea of like originally the idea of the Jurassic Park is like you're gonna go for the things that give you like the most amount of advantage. So the draw one Koro, is that one legal?
I think so, but we could still play like Promo Gil. Oh no, he's banned. Promo Gilmon's a banned card. Never mind. Yeah, all Digi-Eggs of certain rarities. Sorry, all Digi-Eggs are legal regardless of rarity, and I don't think I see Koromon on here.
No, they're both
Yeah, so
common.
it's-
Bukamon
No,
is
so-
both.
you can use a Digi-Egg of any rarity in Eden format.
So Koromon, like draw one, like when security is checked, is just like
Yeah.
that's the guy, right? Like considering that like nobody's gonna have like a ton of consistency, I feel like it would be like 4 of the Koromon, and then if we want to play a 5th egg of some capacity, we could like theoretically.
I think the Gigimon's
play
a
some.
cute idea.
We could
I like
work.
the Gigimon. I like the Gigimon, especially when like we could still play a Gilmon and Gilmon X for more pops as well. That's even more free Evos to help climb.
Gravity
and stuff.
Crush is banned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It nope, doesn't show up in the list. I type Grav, it's not there. Is Grav a high enough? Is it just like a
No, it's an uncommon.
oh my gosh,
For the
gravity
sake-
is legal.
Well, on paper, no deck is like doing a thing that like wins the game on the spot. But I'm going to
Hypothetically, it's fairer.
I was just thinking
It's
it's funny. You pass someone, you Grav Crush, you do something, you swing, you pass someone 2, KnTElixar. Now you've passed them 4. End of turn, pop something.
That is actually very true. Like using it to make sure that you're passing more than 4 to pop something could be pretty good. Or
Yeah, I see that.
You're getting way more value out of the Gravity Crush without having to try and OTK someone in this instance. Like, you're now actually getting both aspects of Gravity Crush and getting value out of both.
the other thing that I was thinking about is like Muchomon plus like
Yeah.
draw Koro is like draw 2.
Great.
That's like immediately very insane.
Yeah, with Promo
Yeah.
Gilmon, he's like the obvious.
So
the next
then-
best guy.
Isn't Ukamon
then-
also just a freebie? Like, Promo Ukamon's just a...
He's a rare, I think, isn't he?
Is he considered a rare?
He's a promo, so he's not allowed.
Promos
Oh
are
yeah,
not
Promo's
allowed.
about. I think it's also because he has
So-
the movie one. I was like, oh, uncommon card.
Other rookies that I was thinking about is like, okay, what are the things that we want? What are the functions that we want out of our rookie? We could play Floodgates. Like Red has access to like a
Yeah,
good amount of
Gatsu,
Floodgates.
Solar are both like really good picks. Gatsu, Solar, Shama
Gauss.
are all options. Gaussmon
Oh, Gauss
especially.
Gauss, especially if you just end up rookie rushing them because they just get bigger, right?
Yeah, they gain
The thing-
3k for each other Gaussmon.
We have like pretty much like everything that we need to. Like even like Gizamon is like when attacking pop at 3k without actually like having to spend memory is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at like level 3s that are common and uncommon.
I've got a little list here. The other one that could be kind of cool is we could go with, like we
I
have.
never-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the starter deck Dracomon, that's a 3 cost 4k DP. Like rookie will live a lot of like things that are trying to shoot us early on.
Yeah, for sure.
Or the mini Dekachimon,
Oh
That's
my
like-
god.
Yeah.
a 2 cost rookie could be like not terrible. And there's like the Toy Agu as well for scenarios where like you have exactly 3 memory and you can go like pay 3, pay 1 into a 1 cost Evo, and then like if we need to play off board, those could work as like cheap rookies to slam.
Yeah, agreed. Makes a lot of sense to me.
So we
Right.
have like that as an option.
I've got like 4 Mucho now, 4 Gauss, and then it's kind of like really any suite. I feel like is there any search we can put in this list at all?
If we up the number of 2-color guys, we could play BT8 Hawkmon. That can find KnTElixar and stuff as well. It's 2-color red cards, and it's a top 4 search on play, which is pretty good.
The problem with the 2 colors is then we'll start losing the like 1
The
cost
cheap,
cycle.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Should we just put a boost in? Like,
We can think about like which ones are more useful between boost trainings and stuff. I'm trying to see if there's like anything else that we would want from bottom end. Oh, another incredible like sack card is a Geogreymon.
For the security
security
Geogreymon,
one. Yeah.
That's like a free body from security that like fights back.
Yeah, I
And
like
it-
that.
As like a valuable on play. I feel like it would be silly to not maybe include him.
Is he the only red? Oh, there's also the red Greymon from BT3 that is another security level. He doesn't pop back, but he is still a free level 4. The virus Greymon there. It's on the right of your screen, Andrew.
Oh, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the level 4s are pretty much like almost done. Like it'll be like
Yeah, we want our
If you-
cheap ones and the good ones.
cheap ones and
I s-
like incredible value.
I still think there's some merit to the hybrids, like the Grumblemon and Gigasmon.
Yeah.
Like getting random rush and
Yeah,
stuff is
maybe-
nuts. But
Well,
Would burning also? Because
Burning Greymon could be okay, but he costs.
Costs
Oh,
three.
he
he's
does,
2 over a tamer. He's 2 over a tamer, one as an additional cycle,
but he only pops if he's only over a Tamer or Takuya, so we don't actually get the pop unless we're.
no, he goes over a hybrid. If it's a card with hybrid or Takuya.
Yeah,
if he goes
so
over
Oh,
Grumble,
on
sure.
itself or over Grumble, then yeah, go.
But then like paying the 1 to get the pop doesn't feel that great. I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
I mean, I guess if we
Remember-
have the 0 cost swing pop something, like I was just thinking like how many ways of clearing little shitters do we have in one turn?
Remember that like the KnTElixar is going to do our early game like deletion.
Yeah.
Like that's the main thing about like the KnTElixar is that like he's going to make sure that the board is like nice and slim.
How big are blockers in this format? I'm looking at-
There are big blockers, but they're not like 20,000 Omega monsters.
All right,
but
we're down
like,
to our last
yeah.
2 minutes. We can sort
Ugh.
out ratio. We can sort out the ratios after. All right.
Okay, so then we need to look at like level 5s, right? That's like
yeah, level 5s would be the next sort of place to look.
Yeah, we've got the skull mirrors.
There's a Triceramon from BT14 that
Oh.
has raid. That's kind of cool.
that card's really important because it's
Yeah.
2 cost raider.
A 7 KDP as well, which is nice because in the past we'd played like crummy stuff like Laborgaridamon and stuff. We might still have to play Laborgaridamon, but like with the new like 2 Skull Maramons that are both pretty cheap is pretty sweet. So
Yeah,
Um,
like you have you said the Lavragaridamon, the
yeah,
cost
2 to
Evo,
Evo,
right?
7 play cost, 8,000 DP was like the reason we liked him originally. There's also Asheramon. It's basically the same card.
what set is Ashura from?
BT10.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
He's a vaccine wizard, if that ever mattered.
So these are pretty important. I think like
Triceramon
One-
definitely, from memory, was the like guy we liked
Yeah.
the most outside of the Skull Maramons, though.
100% agree. It would be like Groundramon, Triceramon, and then like either something like Ashura or like something that has
Master
like
Tyranno.
Is there one that's common and uncommon? I don't think so. I'm looking at like a.
They're both common and uncommon. The EX8 one's uncommon. The BT8 one's common.
Are they 3 to Evo?
The EX8 one's 3 over a dinosaur.
We do have a lot of dinosaur level 4. It hurts the hybrids, but that's not too bad.
that's not the worst. We could put like the Mega Dramon that's like when attacking pop a 5 KDP or less. I think 5
From
KDP
14,
is like
yeah, that's kind of a beast.
yeah, as like maybe a flex slot.
He's also a 6 play cost. What is this card? I guess because he doesn't have another
Yeah.
effect.
We could maybe play
Um,
him.
All right, that's
That's
our
pretty
our
nice.
time on the 20.
Did we get 50 cards?
Well, once we started doing some other options,
Sure,
I took some
sure.
of the ratios down. But if we do,
All right.
I was worried we'd pick 50 unique cards. That got me worried.
No.
I was gonna say the only things I would say is like we can maybe make an agreement on boost training, like what we're gonna do with our rare slots, and do we want to tame? Well, I mean, we need a tamer if we're gonna have the hybrids, or we're just cutting the hybrid package.
No, the hybrids are still like I think they're fine over rookies is the thing because they're not premium evolution costs. They're like
My-
randomly like because they're not
my
like the
thing
main guys. They like evolve for 2 and 3, I think.
My thing with the deck is that the spirit of like Jurassic Park was to like climb the stack like
Yeah,
as
and make
efficiently
the
as you possibly.
Cannon Dramon ASAP.
Yeah, like it's like forget about like the niche like corner case scenarios of like the hybrids. It's like how efficient can I make Cannon Dramon? And that's like that's the whole purpose is like make KnTElixar and then like control the game.
Absolutely. I definitely think for that reason we want to like max out on the cheap things that get you into KnTElixar. So like the all-star Dark Tyrannomon feels like the 4 of to me. Like he is the guy I think of. By that same metric, like Triceramon is an all-star card that I like when I think of this idea me and Marcio had. Like I think of him as like the 4 of level 5 I played.
Why does he evolve for 2?
Yeah, BT14 was full of random stupid stuff.
All right, so we're gonna cut the hybrids.
I don't think we cut them entirely. I think the fact that it's kind of like the Volcanomon is delete everything at lowest DP. So
Which volcano?
Ancient volcano.
We could play like 4 cannon, like 3 Rex, 1 volcano.
Yeah, I think we play a 1/1/1 of the hybrids, and if you digicross, that's tight, and if you evolve into the 4 hybrids, that's also good.
Like a 4-3-1 seems decent to me.
Yeah.
And then
I'm good with
forget Master Tyranno. I think like Master Tyranno, Skull, Merit, like these cards are neat, but like again, making the dinosaur like as efficiently as possible.
Yeah, we probably cut the one with the security inherit, I think.
You think? I was gonna say that he
helps a lot with the blitz.
I was gonna say
then
we
you blitz
cut,
2 checks.
We cut the Lavo.
Oh, that's not the Lavo I was thinking of either. That's the D-Links one.
Oh yeah.
There is a cheaper Evo Lavo one.
Oh, there's a 2-cost.
There's a 2-cost Lavo Garita.
All right. I mean.
No, I think it's ground. I think it's a ground Dramon.
Yeah, Lavo.
Oh no, there he is.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a security, so that would just be for climbing.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're going. He is a strictly worse Triceramon, but he's still fine.
It's like him and the ground
the Skull Maramon's probably still just as good. I would rather have a 6 to slam level 5 than an 8,000 DP level 5.
Really quickly, bring up Groundra. I want to check something.
Groundra
so he is a 5 to slam.
slam.
Yeah, exactly. He's a 5 to slam 2-cost.
Oh
yeah, he's probably the optimal one then.
Yeah, we take that.
He's like the guy. So then cut the
Skullmare and the Lava.
Cut the second attack Skullmare.
Yeah, I still like the 5 to slam as like a backup, but if the idea is just hope that we're not slamming and we're kind of just grinding.
But we have the 5-cost to slam with the Groundramon.
True.
I'm looking at it though. He's 1 more memory to Evo, but in exchange, he's the same play cost, has an inherit, and is 1,000 more DP. I think he might actually be better. Like I think his broad use cases are just big enough that I'd rather choose him.
I like the idea of it, especially if we're going to lean into Grav Crush.
Yeah.
My only thing with this deck is like you only
so I get to use a foil card. Eden Bling.
You only what's the word? You only get to like blitz and make effective the security modifiers if
we're on Dino-Rexmon.
Yeah, if you're on Dino-Rexmon. Otherwise, like you're gonna be on an on a stood untapped like KnTElixar.
Yeah, which is where the crush comes in for being able to make another game action and swing.
Good work. I guess we can cut the Megadramon. We have enough popped. Like we should have enough pop.
I think if we keep like a 1/1 of the hybrids, those 2 pop inherits are worthwhile.
So bump Groundra.
Yeah, we'll get rid of ground.
No, bump ground.
Are we not keeping any of the? I think he's the. We'll play like 1 or 2 Groundramon, sure.
The thing is, like, we can play. We need to like thicken up ratio. So like you're looking at like 10 level 5s. You're
right. Yeah, I would like probably 3 and 3 of those.
Yeah, 4, 3, 3.
That's 8 level 5s. Maybe we think of more later. The Maramons are like they're not as good as the dinosaurs, like the Monochromon.
No.
No. This one goes. What do we think about
the vanilla Maramon? I do like.
He's just. He's
worse
4K.
Than Pokemon.
It depends on whether you care about being 4K to be outside of these 3K pop inherit range, or you just want speed.
What if the uncommon red mem tamers?
So if you think that there's none, like that's why Owen is banned, because he's the mem setter for red that also has like incredible upside.
He is
We're gonna-
literally the only red uncommon
Yes.
tamer.
Yep.
We're gonna have to play a mem setter that is like off color. So, like, we should consider boosts over trainings because a boost can find more cards, and we want a tamer that is like.
Technically, we could play Taiki Kudo from DT19. He's just a vanilla mem setter for us.
That's
Wait, no,
funny.
we could Digicross, right?
Yeah, but is he only Digicross?
No,
composite?
he only works with Cross. Right, never mind. I'm wrong.
Yeah. You could. What would we want? Like, I don't think there's anyone that gets. Wait, there's a fucking.
Battle NPC would be really good here.
There's
Yeah, battle NPC would be kind of crazy.
Kiriha would allow us to cross the hybrid, but he's blue, obviously.
We could play. No, never mind. That sucks.
Tough choice here. It's probably Violet on the principle that she lets you trash like the options that you don't need to gain extra draws.
Yeah, I agree with that logic.
But it's one option card or something that's.
Yeah, you can pitch like Trident guys that are like dead in hand.
Do we have
Yeah.
any composites? Is Ancient Volcano on a composite by any chance? Just out of like a
No.
terrible curse.
Ancient mineral. Are you looking at
Yeah,
Nene?
I was looking at Nene. Yeah, I'm just thinking of
I mean,
that.
Andrew can also edit this to make it so that it's like 20 minutes ish.
Yeah, I mean,
we fixed all the cards. We have to choose the ratios and stuff.
yeah,
Okay,
we
so-
didn't get our consistency piece or our like rare tamer, but that was she's not even rare tamer, but like
That's-
that was like our only thing. We basically every other card was selected, and now we're on ratios.
Okay, let's go over to rookie. So it's obviously
I think it's for
Mucho.
Mucho, right? Like that's the sitter.
What are we valuing off of rookies? Do we want cheap play costs to take more actions and build a board? Do we want like ESSs or do we want floodgates?
I think we want Gaussmon as a floodgate specifically because in terms of choosing the flex cards to punish, Gaussmon punishes scrambles and trainings.
Okay, I agree with
And-
that. So
and he gets
in,
bigger.
In red, you have the value of Gaussmon being the best of that floodgate because they get big.
Yeah.
so then it's like, do we want like so if we have one floodgate, one draw, like guy, then do we just want like some cheap guys to slam? Like we
Yeah,
could
I
play,
like Toyagumon better than Mini Takachimon personally.
we can play both because like we want like 14 rookies.
Yeah, probably.
Do we?
So we-
I'm not
like-
crazy on Dracomon. I don't think the 4K
Yeah.
matters when we have Gaussmons for that kind
All
of
right,
function.
so go 3-3 on Toyagu and Madoka Chica.
do we like the Gizamon, or are we?
I think
I don't think we
need
need that many pops if we have the hybrids. The hybrids having that inherit and not being premium Evo costs is awesome.
Yeah.
And they can go over each other. That's the other thing. So we have extra cycle in using those
3-3
hybrids.
and then cut the security Greymon, and if we're
Yeah,
gonna
that was
consider a
dope.
security, it's gonna be like Geo Gray. I still prefer.
I think we probably want to amp up, like, how many hybrids is... I'd probably play 1 Gigas 2 Grumble, if I'm honest with you. I think the pop is more useful than the rush.
Yes, in
I
this list.
I think that like there's a world where like the red hybrid deck could like theoretically get explored. I think that that is not this deck.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's like our concession to a meta, right? Like I think these are in minimally intrusive cards that still synergize with our pop control base plan that we can then use as like a in case of emergency break glass.
My thing is that there is no red tamer that are going to play to evolve over them.
No, but they
they're-
don't have. None of their effects are tied to evolving over tamers.
But I'm saying
They're
their
just good.
upside is that like I would consider this because I can evolve over a tamer, but there's no tamer that I would want to evolve over. So why would I play this
They are
over
less
just
flexible.
why would I play this over just the cheapest way to make another level 6 that has like an effect?
Because these are so Grumblemon specifically is the cheapest pop. He's a 2 to Evo, pop a 3K when attacking inherit pop a 3K, and you can go over each other, right? So in a format where we're going to struggle with consistency, having 0 cost slide Evo, 1 cost slide Evo seems pretty sweet.
But
It
we've
feels to me like we want to use them to pump the card draw as well as having consistency cards.
but we've established that like the way we control the board is by like
Just
going
hoping
into
Ultimate Cannon.
yeah, like Cannon Dramon is just enough.
Yeah, but Cannon
And
only
it-
pops the lowest DP, so this allows you to soak up shitters and
Yeah,
then have
and then
Cannon
kill
Dramon
the big
actually.
thing with Cannon.
Okay,
Yeah.
But think about it, right? If the gameplay loop is I'm going to turn 2, have this KnTElixar out, regardless if I go first or second.
Yeah.
If I go like 1 cost Evo choke at 1, they pass me to 2, I go to evolve for 2, evolve for 4. They can no longer like keep board. Like them playing things out won't work.
Yeah, that's true.
The way that they're gonna fight back is like make like a stack or something. At which point, either their stack has to clear us at when digivolving speed, or if they pass us more than 4 memory, then that thing is going to get popped off of the KnTElixar. So then it should be like, okay, well, what are the best ways to establish like 2 KnTElixar or like a KnTElixar and a DinoRexmon? Because that's when the deck gets really messy, is that like you have both of your guys just like controlling what the opponent's able to do.
I agree. The other thing I like about this, like, I'm not to immediately jump to our selection of Eden cards, but scrambles go crazy in Eden separately. Like, they're just good. They're even better in Eden than you'd expect them to be, because recycling a card back to the top of your deck is amazing in Eden. And scrambles in this deck are even better, because paying 0 on top of your scrambling the 2 memory at level 5 and paying nothing is amazing. Like, you know, 2 cost Evo level 5, and you scramble into KnTElixar, and if they clear it, you get KnTElixar back. That's fantastic.
Okay.
You go like on a follow-up turn, you'd go something like, imagine they passed you like 3 memory, right? If we have like Violet, it's safe to assume that they'll pass us 3 memory. You can go scramble, play out something, stack something to the top of your deck that you're missing. It'll probably be like a KnTElixar. Then at 3 memory, you're perfectly positioned to go 1 for the level 4, 2 for the level 5, cannon for 4. Cannon is where it wants to be, pops their lowest.
In terms of ratios, I like where we're at. I'm aware that we haven't kind of like our option count is kind of thin.
So bring up the graph again. I need to see like how many of each level
14,
we have.
12, and
okay, so the level 4s, where are they right now?
Right now we have 3 hybrids, 2 Fuga, 2 Mera, 1 Security Geo Gray, and 4 Dark Tyranno.
So if we're choosing like to lean in a bit more on the scrambles for our Eden cards, wouldn't it be better to have more level like just either
3K
like,
guys or 2K DP guys, excuse me.
Wait, does it have to be 2Ks or 3K?
It's 2K.
It has to be 2K. Yeah.
Oh,
so that's why like
that's why Musho was so sweet.
Is there a way to have like sort by DP? I know we cut a rookie before, but
the rookies are fine. The 8 rookies, like they're completely fine.
Yeah, we have Gaussmon and Muchamon as scrambling recoveries, so I feel okay about those.
So that's why I'm saying like the hybrids don't contribute to like, if we're choosing to include the Edens as like a way to, if we're choosing the scrambles as our Eden target, the hybrids don't contribute to like, you know, making KnTElixar on a follow-up turn.
Sure, I get that. I'm willing to take them out. To me, they felt like a like an answer to a format that can rookie rush you, and this deck can't block yet.
But we have we have a lot
of removal, so hopefully that's enough. So if we don't feel like we need the like kind of red ultimate flare, then I'm cool to get rid.
Do we want to get rid of the Ancient Volcanomon with that and just go 4/4?
I think he's like still okay-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's generic.
He pops like it's like all lowest?
Yeah, all of your
lowest.
opponent's lowest DP. So like, you know, if we inherit pop something.
Wait, wouldn't it be better to...
That is an on play.
Correct.
Well, so is the Digicross, right?
No, the original like anti-rookie
yeah,
rush
I was just
card.
thinking like the, you know, pop something. If you don't pop something, then like no 6Ks can play or move.
That's also a super rare.
Oh yeah, it's a super rare.
Yeah, no, I was thinking. I mean, all of them.
Okay.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
So then,
just Geogray.
so now it's like, yeah, it's like, do you guys think that you want to have Geogray for sack factor?
Yeah. Now that we've taken out other pops, I think it's pretty important that like if a rookie hits something, then we 2-for-1 it.
So then, how many of them do you want to fit in?
I feel like we could play like 12 level 4s. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Okay.
No, I don't hate it. Do we care about the cheap versus slightly beefier or not?
Not
Is how-
especially. It's just a matter of play. It's a play cost for 1,000 DP. Like that's the exact change.
I feel like Fugo is probably better because if we want like, I think the things that we want is like the cheapest one to slam and the one with the most DP, and we have the cheapest slam with Fugo and we have the most DP,
Most DP with Dark Tyranno. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mera kind of does like nothing better than either of them.
Yeah,
at
I'm good
point,
with that.
And we can cut those two to put in 4 Geograys.
4
Cool, good to me.
Geograys. And then we still have 1 slot of availability, so we can kind of like still fudge some ratios if we want to, because now we're at 14, 12, 10, 8 still.
How much? What rarity is Violet again? Sorry.
Uncommon.
She's an uncommon, so it should just be like 2 Violet.
She's kind of our card draw engine as well, isn't she?
Yeah, like if we wanted to like bump everything down by 1 and add like an extra Trident Gaia, like we could play
For
4
Violet.
Trident. Yeah, like 4 Trident Gaia, 2 Violet. That's why
Is
I'm even like,
Skullmeramon a ghost by any chance?
He is a flamekin.
Dang, never mind.
oh damn, that you almost had me. I was like, if this is a ghost, that would have been so sick. Oh, we need to include the Eden card.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, adding new cards, we still don't. Let me add Scramble to the list. Just we like, do we think we need a boost or no? If we're gonna...
Yeah, I think it's like 2 scrambles and like 2 boosts. I think that's like the most logical, like.
And it.
Just Redman boost.
Yeah. So now you can go back to the levels, and then like take out one of the. Wait, where did they go?
The boost didn't come in because of too
Oh.
many cards. There we go. We're now at 50 cards. So now, I cut 1 Dino Rex. Do we cut 1 Skullmera?
You can cut a Skullmera.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess we cut 1 Geogray.
Sure.
I like sacking a lot,
Okay, we'll cut the.
but
I like that he's an on-play level 4.
yeah, it's like a little bit of both. It's like, do we?
Also, with the Fugumon, I almost want to cut one of the vanilla 3s.
Yes,
you can't
I was going to
scramble
say.
free play those, but like there's still value in the other.
Just play 4
Is there
like.
a red level 4 with 2k DP?
I don't think so.
I don't think-
That's
yeah.
just kind of
Veemon,
I
surely.
think, yeah, I think
right?
that's a black purple kind of vibe.
yeah, play 4. Just play like 4 Toyagu, and then like one
1 mini
one
Pikachu.
thingy. So how many is that? 13 rookies.
That is 13 rookies, 12 4s, 9 5s, 7 6s.
Yeah. And how many cards do we have available to
And that
us
is
still?
48 cards. We've got 2 left to play around
So,
with Crush.
1
Blade.
scramble, 1 boost,
Another Violet, surely.
and then so it's like,
good.
do we
She's
want
good in multiples.
the Graph Crush or do we want the Violet?
I'm really sold on that Graph Crush. I think the Graph Crush is fucking hilarious. I think it's just a because KnTElixar gets kind of awkward because we have to pass them 4. Because we've kind of maxed on some of these cheaper things, like the cleanest way to pass them 4 is to Graph Crush, pass them to 2, and then it will just push it if you sequence correctly.
Do we need Crimson Blaze? I feel like,
Yeah,
The card
Crimson
is-
Blaze is amazing.
but
And
how
it,
many
like, does-
decks are
it-
realistically playing things out?
It does the well. There's like a D Brigade functioning D Brigade core that is really good to beat. There, like I said, there's all those rookie rush decks. There's going to be Pliants. We've already discussed
Okay.
some of those.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty. I think going wide is pretty darn good, and also
So then-
6K pops a lot of level 4s.
Do we want Trident Gaia then? I feel like we could just cut the Trident Gaia, play
Yeah.
another Graph Crush, play another Violet.
I think we want the bomb still.
I think we
right?
want 1 to threaten it.
But like we still need options and violets is the thing. Like we can't cut options for violets. We aren't increasing the amount of card draw and targets now.
I think Violet is like the best like mem setter on the principle that like at some you're not trying to do it every turn, but at some point you can go
If you
Like,
dead draw
oh.
if you dead draw an option when you need something, you go 1 card deeper.
yeah,
sure.
you can just
I
like
see that.
right. It's like you still want like the base of like 2 mem setters or something just
Yeah.
to see it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
So we cut 1 Gaia and then 2
Add a
Violet.
violet. Yeah, good to me.
All right. So unless there's anything else, we're on 1 Crush, 2 Boost, 2 Scramble, 1 Gaia, 1 Crimson Blaze. We got the 4 KnTElixar, 2 Dino Rex, 1 Ancient Volcanic, 4 Triceramon, 3 Ground, 2 Skullmera, 4 Security Geogray, 4 Fuga, 4 Dark Tyranno, and then 13 rookies.
The thing the thing with the Geogray is that, like, because it comes out for free, you can then like spend the 2 memory to evolve like on your turn, and then you have like 1 more memory for Violet, so that could be like I don't know, like Rookie in the back plus like 1 cost Evo, and then you can pass out exactly 4 into KnTElixar, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Good job, gang. So obviously not quite 20 minutes, but we got most of the cards basically. We got all of our non-Eden cards basically in the list.
I think we took a detour of like a deck that is definitely like a different brew with the Ancient Volcano. I think like that is like its own thing.
Yeah, it might be too much of a meta read to add that to this.
Yeah, the hybrid package is definitely Team Owen did nothing wrong, red hate pile.
You have like Christy as your other red tamer. It's not.
Yeah, Christy for all the birds we're playing. Well, actually, there are a lot of Biomons we could have used.
Isn't she also just the
like,
start of main? Like start of main, how dare you play the game?
Yeah.
She started main if you have a bird.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's enough Bios and there's enough Garudas to enable.
Yeah, there's a 4 play cost Garudamon mole.
Like as a side thing, we could do something like a deck that plays like the Garudas and the Burgers to cheat out the Christies, and then like we then have the Christies as like a battery for the hybrids.
Dude,
like
we could have played like Muchomon and a million Biomons and used Christy. Like sincerely, we could have done that.
We could also do that. I think that's like a different deck, right?
Yeah.
This is like here's like
Scramble plus Christy. Ooh.
Yeah. Here's
Look
like Jurassic. He's like Jurassic Park as like.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. No. Hold on. There might be one thing that might need to be changed. EX4 Gilmon is a common.
Yeah, he is.
He's like our late game scaler. Yeah, I think. No, but he costs 1.
Not over the Koromon that Andrew was talking about.
Oh, the Gigimon.
Or the Gigimon.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is that worth it? I feel like that might be.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, because
like, you have Blitz, so you can go like Gil. Yeah, you can go like Rush Blitz. Wait, is that a different deck or?
And
is that
he's
this
scrambleable.
Deck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's scrambleable.
That's why he's good.
Okay,
I think
we cut them
get
in.
rid of the Dakachimon for the Gilmon.
Okay, yeah, one.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Would we have to change our egg ratios to try and make it, or are you just kind of hoping you don't 5th egg into
I still
Gilmon?
think we want more pops, so the KnTElixar always hits the one guy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I could see a 3-2 on the eggs, and I'd feel okay about it.
Yeah, I
Sure, that works.
I like it.
Because by the time you use the memory, you're already swinging and have finished evolving, right? Like,
yeah.
What you can do is you could like raid Triceramon, Gigimon, pop, and then Evo to KnTElixar and pop off.
Okay, I like that.
All
right, gang. That's our Digimon Eden Jurassic Park. While we were recording, I bought my pre-release KnTElixars on Card Market, so you guys couldn't hawk me. Let us know. Shoutouts to Red Scar TCG and the Glasgow Digimon scene. Thank you to Adam, especially for coming on the podcast. If you saw the podcast, this is Boko for, you could have seen him talk about it live. But this is what we're thinking for like a red Eden deck. If you're interested in learning more about Eden as a format, there's a Digimon Eden Discord server. We have some information in the Misplay for Game Discord server, so there are links and stuff around. But you can check out Adam. He's at Red Scar TCG on Twitter. It's REDSKARRTCG. Check it out. There's information about the ban list and stuff, because we were like, is Crimson Blaze at 1? And you're like, what the hell are they doing?
It'll be good if you're seeing this as it comes out and you're seeing kind of like the sorts of things we want to maybe bring to Eden format locals, then thanks for being a champion or higher. And if you're seeing this month after and the meta has changed, you're like, what meta are they talking about? You should become a champion member. If you're seeing this in February and we got KnTElixar banned, should have been a member. Yeah. And if you're surprised Marcio's in the Boko, 2025. New year, new pod. All right. Catch you later. Oh, that's not. That is just straight up not the wrong
So
button.
you remember
Ghost
you
of
end all
Adam.
deck building sessions with thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Adam.
Adam.